Hi, I'm Shelby McGarry and I read The Bean Trees. This is a great book. I would mostly recommend it to girls because it's more of a love, dramatic story. And for the summer, if you get bored, I would definitely recommend you pick up this book and read it while you're tanning and enjoying the sun by the pool. It's great because you'll love it. And it's about a girl who just wants to get away from her hometown, Kentucky, and ends up changing her name. And what's really weird is she mentioned that she doesn't want a child as a teen. And I'm not saying she has a child, but when she drives away and never comes back, she just drives and drives and stops at this diner, and this lady hands her this child, like complete stranger, just gives her this child, like, will you take care of her? And she's like, yeah, I guess, like, still kind of hesitant about it. So she takes this child and finds out that she was abused and molested. And this child's only 2, 3, and that's crazy thinking that. And she and the child drive all the way to Tucson, Arizona, and she ends up naming the child Turtle because she clings on to her all the time, which I thought was really cute. And so um, they rent a house with this other lady who has friends that could look like that they're her mother and father. And so somehow the police find out and they're like, this isn't your child, you kidnapped her, what are you doing? Like, you can't do this, we have to put her in a foster home, because, like, they're like, what the heck? And so she uses her roommate's friends as their parents. So she tells the court and the jury that these people right here are her mother and father, but they're not. That's the thing. Like, and she gets away with it, which is great because she ends up keeping this child even though it's not hers, not at all. She has no history of it, but she keeps this child. And at the end, she calls her mom and tells her that I have a child now. And, like, it's tears of joy that happen, and it's great. The theme of the story, I would say, is just to be yourself and love others, because that's what Taylor did. She's a very sympathetic, loving person. She took care of a child that wasn't even hers, and that was just a big thing right there, I would say. And conflicts that happened was she didn't want the child, but she took her because she thought maybe something would happen great. And the police came and she got this child, like, she got away with keeping this child, which was great. And what I thought was really interesting about the author was that it was parallelism. She wrote pretty much about her life, almost, like about driving from Kentucky all the way to Tucson, Arizona, where she wrote this book because she had a sleeping disorder, and the doctor told her, oh, just brush the floors with a toothbrush or something. And she's like, no, I'm going to write a book. And that's exactly what she did.